Celebrating the famed Underground Railroad has been a long-standing tradition on Delmarva, and that tradition is about to come alive like never before. It's all thanks to the Beacon of Hope, a bronze statue of legendary abolitionist and social activist Harriet Tubman.
The monument tells her story. It amplifies her message of equality for all to hear and appreciate. And the best part, it's about to be right here in Salisbury. Joining us this afternoon to tell us more, this is Shauna Kearsley. She is with Vehicles for Change Delmarva. Welcome to Historic Studio D.
Hi. That was wonderful.
Okay, now we want to talk about the statue, but start us out with the journey. Tell us about the journey.
Oh, the journey. We'll call it the passing of the beacon.
Okay.
So the Beacon of Hope, Lady Beacon, we'll call her. Her last site was Cape May Point, New Jersey. So I had to go and get the beacon there. Mr. Mullock, he is the the steward of the beacon there. He got the ferry folks involved, and it turned into this grand production where they researched the journey she took in the water and the ferry. We went that way, and she's there on this boat, and it was just so remarkable. It was such a remarkable experience. I was at an event here in Salisbury at SU, and one of the women from 1 Year to Empowerment, the young mentoring group here in Salisbury, she said, "Oh, the ancestors went to 1 Year to Empowerment of Harriet Tubman." So she connected me with with the ancestors, one of them that graduated here in Salisbury. And so I had been talking to Miss Tonette. And so I didn't realize this was going to be a big production in Cape May. So I called her. I said, "I'm going by myself, like, maybe you want to go? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know what time I'm going, just very spacey about it." And that night, while I was in Cape May, she called. And she said, "I'm trying to get there." I said, "Really?" And she had lost her ID, and it was just this incredible, messy, fun adventure. And I said, "You know what? It's been a long day. If you make it, you make it." Harriet would have made it. But if you don't, I will see you on the other side, which is on the Lewis, Delaware side. And as the boat was about to pull out of Cape May, she jumps on the boat.
There she was.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
that's
so
wonderful.
we had that was really special.
So talk a little bit about what the Beacon of Hope means to you.
I wondered how I would have this conversation, and I felt like I've been avoiding the conversation, and it needs to happen. When I was deployed to install Vehicles for Change, one morning, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I was reading a Facebook post, and I'd seen this Harriet Tubman traveling the country, and her name is Journey to Freedom. And I said, wow. And I'm learning about reentry citizens, which my background was a little light there, reentry citizens and folks with a criminal background. And I'm learning these things, that there is no second chance for a lot of folks. And I'm trying to be comfortable, because I had a new class of folks with a criminal background that were coming in with a new staff. I was terrified. And this Journey to Freedom came about, and I started to follow the Journey to Freedom. Well, the Journey to Freedom got to Philadelphia. And Philadelphia at one point was loving the Journey to Freedom. I'm reading this story, and you guys know I'm passionate, so I'm all in now, right? Well, while in Philadelphia, something happened. There was a news article that was posted by CNN, and what was in fact happening is Wesley Wofford, our artist, had created Journey to Freedom. It had been traveling the country. Everyone loved it. The folks in Philadelphia who have a significant relationship with Harriet Tubman's legacy, they loved the Journey to Freedom. So these women, and perhaps a guy, decided they would like to have one just like this. And this bit of news got out into the public. And the public, specifically the African Americans, the blacks in Philadelphia, were outraged. They were outraged because they felt that a white Caucasian person cannot sculpt Harriet Tubman or Black history. So at that point, the conversation changed to it is public art dollars, and therefore this process has to be pushed out into the public for public approval.
I'm going to say that I don't mean to interrupt you here, and I don't want to interrupt you here, because this is such
It's
a
fascinating.
magnificent story, and there is so much to it. And I'm willing to bet that if we can make our way to see it, you will take the time again to tell it, and we can hear all the wonderful details, which I want to hear. Unfortunately, the show's only an hour long. So
Everyone's laughing because my people know me. They know me.
she's going to go. She's
Yeah,
going to
she's
go.
going,
Okay,
she's
so,
going.
So tell us how we can go see the statue.
Oh, the statue is currently downtown in front of the government building in Salisbury.
Yeah.
We are having a grand ribbon cutting on November 15th. This will be next week at 2 p.m. downtown. So Lady Beacon will be here for 2.5 months, 78 days. In November, we're rising. Hope is rising as we speak right now. Hope and gratitude in November.
Yeah.
In December, we're going to be working on accountability, because accountability matters.
It does.
Accountability is a glue that holds it all together.
is.
My
You're
boss
right.
says it's not enough for you to train those folks, Shauna. You have to put them in jobs, and you have to keep them in the jobs.
I don't think there is anyone that could have possibly filled your position better than you, because you like this just a little bit.
Shauna, thank you so much.
Marty would disagree. He says, I need duct tape for you.
You're fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us,
Wonderful
and we look
talking to you.
forward to seeing you at Lady Beacon site.
Oh, definitely.
So good.
Definitely.